In today's society, getting enough quality sleep each night isn't always a top priority. Yet it can be the easiest zero-cost solve for things like anxiety, concentration issues, physical pain, and more. The past few years, I've worked on actively replacing my bad sleep habits with good ones, and I've actually experienced enormous mental and physical improvements because of it. So today I'm showing you guys 7 easy night routine tips to help you sleep longer and better, be happier and more productive, especially in the morning. My first tip is an easy but very important one, and that is to make sure that your sleep environment is comfortable, and that includes your mattress, your pillows, your sheets, everything on your bed. I just recently moved into a new apartment with my boyfriend, and honestly, I've noticed my quality of sleep go down a bit because of our different needs and temperatures, and also my queen size bed starting to feel a little bit cramped. Sorry, babe. It was crazy once I realized how much this was actually affecting my sleep, and I am so thankful that Emma actually sent me this brand new Emma Act Hybrid mattress in a king size. Hallelujah. My boyfriend runs super hot at night, whereas I don't, so we've always argued about what covers to use. But this mattress has a thing called active cooling technology, meaning it helps you hit your ideal sleep temperature in record time. I learned how important this is because you recover the most during your deep sleep phase. And if your body temperature isn't low enough, you won't fall into this phase. Millions of graphite particles in the foam of this mattress takes away excess heat, making you feel a lot cooler and allowing you to get into that deep sleep phase. Thank goodness. We've been loving this mattress so much, and I have loved not waking up next to a sweaty boyfriend. Thank you so much. So if it's been 8 years or more, then it is definitely time for a new mattress, and I highly recommend the Emma Act Hybrid mattress. It is so comfortable. It's easy to order online. It was delivered right to my door and super easy to roll out onto our bed frame. We have so much space, which is to die for, and they even sent me one of their awesome pillows that I've been loving. So click the link in my description box if you want to check out Emma. Sleeping comfortably without disturbances is a huge factor in getting the quality sleep that you need to be more productive and alert the next morning. And this one definitely does the trick. I would say making my sleeping environment comfortable has been achieved. My next tip is one I actually recently discovered, and it is to go on a morning and an evening walk when possible. We all know walks can be relaxing, but there's some science behind it that you probably didn't know. Walking actually helps you to unwind and relax through something called optical flow. I actually learned this from a neuroscientist named Dr. Andrew Huberman, and he says that the actual movement of objects past us as we walk quiets some of the circuits in our brain that are responsible for stress. He also recommends getting 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight in your eyes first thing when you wake up, and then again in the evening when the sun is lower in the sky. I know this sounds weird, right? It does. But evening light has been shown to help anchor our clocks and encourage the correct level of melatonin, which is the sleep-inducing hormone you guys probably heard about. Basically what this means, humans were designed to get a lot of UV light during the day and not so much at night. So the more cues we can give our body about what time of day it is, the easier it is for our body's clocks to reset and line up properly for us to function as best we can. On the topic of light, my best tip is to avoid artificial light from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. if possible. I know this is really hard, especially for us Netflix lovers out there, but the more that we can eliminate artificial light from phones and screens and other things during that window, the more you can improve your mental and physical health. Legit. Easy ways to do this are to dim the lights in your house after 10 p.m. and also to choose a warmer light instead of blue light, and to place lamps physically low in the room versus at eye level. You'll notice in a lot of Scandinavian architecture and design, a lot of the lamps are very low to the ground, and that is for this reason. Smart, right? Also, you're not gonna love this, but really try to avoid looking at your phone in the middle of the night. If you do get up and you need to look at the clock, make sure you just dim your phone screen before you go to bed. Apparently our eyes and brains are very sensitive during the night, especially to light. So seeing bright artificial light can signal to the brain and the body that it is daytime, which can actually alter your sleep for several days. Just like jet lag, but you didn't even go anywhere cool. My next tip is to limit distractions in the evening and when it's time to wind down. I found that the easiest way to do this is to limit screens and turn to more calming activities like reading a book or taking a bath. If you have an iPhone and you haven't seen my latest video about the iOS 15 update, there's this new feature called focus mode that I would recommend turning on during your wind down time. By turning on focus mode, you can control who can reach you, what notifications actually pop up on your phone, and what apps you even see on your home screen during this period. To be honest, it's very hard to put down my phone, so something like this helps a lot because I just won't do it on my own. highly recommend. And my last tip is to track your sleep. Whether you use an app or just a journal, keeping track of your time in bed and your time asleep can be very eye-opening. Pun intended. I used to think I was getting a lot more sleep than I actually was until I started writing it down and actually reflecting on a longer period of time and realizing, oh my God, no I don't. I just feel like knowing how much you're actually sleeping and knowing how important it is to sleep can be really motivating and actually getting you to make some of these changes. I know it was for me. The other thing that I always kind of do at night is I plan the next day, and I do this because it's pretty fresh in my brain what I did that day, what I need to do tomorrow. And one of the things that has kept me from getting a good sleep before is like worrying about what's happening the next day, not feeling like I'm ready for it or can even remember what I need to be doing. So if I just simply write down everything, even if it's just a brain dump on a piece of paper and I know it's there, I can go to sleep a lot more soundly, just knowing that I don't even have to try to remember anything. It's all right there when I wake up. I have found that to be so helpful over the years. So those are my main tips and kind of hacks to get a better night's sleep and be more productive in the morning. I love doing some science-based kind of research and videos like this because I love hearing that it's actually rooted in science and that I know this is going to make a change in my life if I implement it. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And thanks again to Emma for sending me the amazing mattress that I have. I'm so happy. Check them out. The link is in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you so much. Bye.